And we are live, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to the tribe, to the beautiful collective. We're all here together, and I see so many beautiful smiles. Some of you I know, like Lisa, like Tammy, like iPhone 15. I mean, that is a beautiful name that you have, iPhone 15. And of course, Philip, Makesha, everyone else that does not know me, let me just make sure that you will have the greatest view of them all, meaning you'll have me on a big screen. There's so many people joining, so I can't actually, hold on a second. Take a breath, everyone, let's take a breath. You're here for the Breathworks challenge, the fifth day. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. And let's check in quickly. How are you breathing right now? Because as I mentioned, I'm trying to not only admit everyone, but also make sure that you can see me. Yes, here we go, yes, perfect, spotlight. Now, okay, oof. Thank God for breathwork, thank God for SOMA Breath, thank God for knowing how to activate my own parasympathetic nervous system. Do you all know how to activate your parasympathetic nervous system? You should. You had that during day 1 too. And today is day 5. What a pleasure to be here with all of you. More and more people are joining. And of course, we're going to take a couple of minutes. I was told that Niraj will be with us today, okay? So it's not just me. And there's Monica, okay? Monica, our incredible back of house IT support, phenomenal human being, is with us. Of course, she'll be sharing all the links and monitoring the chat with myself. But Niraj Naik, the co-founder of SOMA Breath, he will be with us because he landed safely in Bali, and he is right now making sure that he can join this call to give you the integration day. Are we all excited? Just a bit. As you can probably notice, I'm excited. I'm like overly excited because Breathwork and SOMA Breath and this movement and this tribe has done so much for me, to me, for my physical health, mental well-being, energetic well-being. But first, before we go into the integration, let me introduce myself. My name is Piotr Ciepiel. Piotr Ciepiel. Sometimes people say you say that too fast. So Piotr Ciepiel. It's a Polish origin. Okay. I'm a SOMA Breath Master Transformational Coach. You might know me as a host for your Sunday Breathe Togethers, but also I do many sessions in the app, in the SOMA Breath app, on a Monday Breathe Together, on a Friday Breathe Together, on a Wednesday Move Together. And today I have the absolute pleasure to be your host and share with you not only what we have to integrate, what we want to integrate, but also a little recap. And then of course we're going to have a 22-minute limitless daily dose journey. So I hope you're ready to experience it, because as Claudia mentioned yesterday, it's not about just talking about it, experience it, feel it. And then you can start really understanding the science behind it. And you'll be just so full of knowledge and wealth, knowing why this breathing is so important, why movement is so important, what is anaerobic exercises, why are we doing the morning breath whole time, right? So your host for today, I'm also a strength coach. So we'll be doing many workouts today, about 45 minutes of a workout. I'm only joking. I am a fun person, as you probably have noticed. Duarte, you're laughing, you're smiling. That's a good. Anand, welcome as well. I see everyone here, 194 participants, and it's growing. I know that we're constantly admitting people. Welcome. Whoever's on YouTube, make sure you join us as well in the Zoom room, because you'll have all the access to the chat, and we'll see each other. You can have your camera on and you can just vibe with us all, because remember, community is the cure, okay? If you haven't gotten that yet from the 5-day Breathworks challenge, community is the cure. One of my favorite songs that is in the big library as well, created by Niraj. And another big important thing is that we as a tribe, we come together. We come together to have this holistic experience. It's not only breath, it's not only the body, it's not only energy, it's not only mindset. This is a full, beautiful, I am complete mind, body, energy working as one, so that you can experience the most incredible self that is here on this planet. Okay? Okay, good stuff. High power, exactly. Hi Diana, nice to see you again. So before we start, put into the chat where you're breathing in from. Okay, not tuning, not dialing, breathing in from. I am currently in the Republic of Poland, and it is incredibly sunny today. After a couple of days of being really cold, it's so sunny. And that I'm not complaining. Of course I'm not complaining. Welcoming spring, welcoming March, welcoming the Breathwork Challenge. So let me go through the chat and make sure as well that I will mention where some of you are tuning in from. High power, South Africa, Austin. I love South Africa. Been to Cape Town, only Cape Town yet. It's going to be another trip planned to South Africa. We got United States, we got Dubai, we got Georgia, Germany, Yorkshire, United Kingdom. Lisa, our community manager, is with us today. Hello, Lisa. Waving to you. The Netherlands, goeienamiddag. Nederland, welcome. We got Texas, we got France, Canada, Brussels, Ohio, USA, Sweden, and of course the chat is exploding with positivity and energy from all the beautiful countries where you're breathing in from today, where you've attended the Breathwork Challenge. Put into the chat as well another very important thing that we always like to ask, because it's very important to tap into the body, okay? Not how you think that you feel right now, but how do you feel right now? On a scale of 0 to 11, let's do that 11, right? I love the number 11. So from 0 to 11, how do you feel in the body? Big difference between thinking and feeling. And we're all about tapping into the body, the energy, so that we can give the most accurate number. Okay, we got Canada, Portugal, Greece, Alabama, Canary Islands, Madrid, Buenas tardes, Madrid, Norway, Quebec. Oh, beautiful. And now let's go through the numbers. I feel like a 9, like a 9 out of 11. Yes, I know, not an 11 yet. I'm a 9, right? I'm just like, wow, vibing high. Monica's there. You all are here. I'm so excited. Niraj will probably mute me in a moment. Yay! And that's life. But it's all about being your most authentic, vulnerable, happy, joyful self, and become curious about the tribe and about this movement. So we got, oh my goodness, so many countries. Wendy starts with an 8. Nice. Anand is an 11. We got 3, we got 8, we got 11, 8, 1, 4, 12. And we're asking that as well because after an experience like this, because it's all an experience, right? Coming together, breathing together, and vibing together, hopefully will elevate your state. And we're all about elevating that level of vibrational energy, LOVE, level of vibrational energy. And as you probably have heard many times before, we're all about raising that vibration, right? And through movement, joyful being, breath, and this collective, we can definitely bring that number up. So Rosemary, you're a 4. Hopefully you'll see that you're a 6 or 7 towards the very end of today's session, or even now. We got 8, 8, we got 6, 8, 7, 8. Nice. Mary Grace is a 10. And who's here for the first time? I know today is day 5. Who here has not done day 1, day 2, day 3? You can be honest. You can be honest with all of us. I'm just going to unmute you and ask you why. I'm only joking. I won't do that to you. Okay, I see that everyone's here, been here. Good. I just completed my SOMA Breath meditation. Absolutely, Gloria. Beautiful. Remember as well, you got the replays. You got access to the replays. And today, of course, is our final day, but that does not mean that we are going anywhere, right? I mean, you will make a conscious decision. If you really liked the 5 days that we brought to you, that you're participating in, you'll be able to continue what started in the challenge. And we have a great promotion, so please stay until the very end, because you only have 5 days to book calls for your 21-day awakening journey, different retreats. Maybe you want to become an instructor. I recommend you become an instructor. 55% off, and we're literally, I'm talking here now, $220 off from the 21-day awakening journey. We got 50% on the SOMA Breath app. It's not $89 anymore, it's $44. So the links will be shared. So you just have to access, see all offers, and then make sure that the Breathwork challenge will not just finish after today. Okay? Sounds good, everyone? Good. I keep seeing people nodding their heads, or it's like, yeah, we got this. We're doing this together. Absolutely. Good. Okay. Going through the. Feel free as well that throughout this experience, use the chat. Myself and Monica will be monitoring the chat. We're going to make sure as well that we're not missing any of your questions or any of your concerns, any prompts, anything at all. So, day 5 integration. I love this day because now we're bringing it all together. So share really quickly in the chat, and then of course we're going to do a bit of high vibing dancing. Okay, we're going to do some high vibing dancing, but share really quickly in the chat. Have you done your morning breath hold time? Do you know what I'm talking about? MBHT, morning breath hold time. Have you done it? Mona, you missed day 2, 3, 4. Replays are available. You'll have all the replays. Good. Feel free to catch up whenever you feel like catching up. I would definitely recommend doing this very basically, be still in that high vibe. So maybe later today or later tomorrow. Good. Let me just go. Yes. Madeline, 33. Breath hold time. Yes. Fantastic. Good. Because again, it's all about participating. It's all about being part of this, right? There's no point of you joining a Breathwork challenge and then neglecting some of the steps, because it's all part of the greater input that you feel on your overall health. And I mentioned, but let's just dance. Let's dance first, because I want to, make sure that my energy is also a bit grounded. As you dance, this is my favorite track of all. All the tracks are SOMA Breath tracks. This one is called, which one have I selected? The power that I have. We are a tribe. Okay? We are a tribe. So now, in the dance, I invite you to breathe in and out through the nose, and find as well the vibration of the movement with your breathing. Start synchronizing your breath with movement, right? So if there's a moment in the track where you go, inhale, use your hands as well. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Feel that connection to the body, to the vibration, to the frequency. Okay? It's all about now bringing the mind, the body, and the energy all together as a package, and make sure that you use that 5th day of integration in the body, in the mind, and in the energy. Are we all agreeing to this? Are you ready to do this? Yeah? Okay, good. Taking a breath in through the nose, releasing a breath. Taking a breath in through the nose, use your diaphragm, release a breath. One more time, take a breath in through the nose, using the diaphragm, then bring that air into your chest, and then breathe it out. Release, let go. And now we can stand up. We can have a party. We can have a rave together. Let me just check in with you if you can hear this properly. Here we go. Bum. Breathing and connecting. Okay, here we go. Can you hear this? Pretty? Thank you. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. That's it, breathe and connect, in through the nose and out through the nose. Bring a smile to your face, subconscious listens. We are not done yet. Start slowing down. Still moving, slow down. Breathing in through the nose. You can place a hand on the belly, on the top part, diaphragm. And now let's sigh it out. Slow down the movements. Breathe in through the nose. Sigh it out. Another breath in through the nose. Sigh it out. And as you're in that place right now, calm, relaxed, steady, cells of energy are still dancing and raving in your body. The trillions of cells. You're in control. Another breath in through the nose. And together let's hum it out. And again, breathe in. Hum it out. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Activating the vagus nerve. Breathe in and hum. Your voice matters. Activating the voice. Vagus nerve runs through your body, connecting you to your nervous system. And when you're ready, shake off the energy from your hands. I always like to say thank your breath as well. Thank this moment. Thank showing up on day 5 of today's Breathwork challenge. Breathwork challenge with the one and only collective. Because we as a tribe, and that song is called We Are a Tribe. Some of you asked in the chat, we are a tribe. And that song really means a lot for us all because we can really connect to the energy of breathing together, moving together, being together. It's so important to be in the body and then in the mind. Because the body holds on to so much and we have neglected the body for a long period of time. And I always like to mention, before the mind joins you in celebrating you, cheering for you, you listen to the body. And the body holds on to the energy. The body, through the diaphragm, through the breath, you are in control of your nervous system. You can at any state activate the sympathetic nervous system or the parasympathetic nervous system. How are we all feeling right now? How are we all feeling? Use the chat. Grab a sip of water. If you're sweating, welcome to a detox moment. Amazing. Let me go through the chat as well. It's so important to read this out as well because when you watch the replay, you won't see the chat. So I want to make sure that whoever's watching the replay, or maybe you're here during the live and then you'll watch the replay, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not just like reading out some chat comments. I had fun, I'm sweating. We are a tribe. Absolutely, yes. He's in the house. Niraj Naik is in the house. Amazing, amazing. We will, of course, I will unmute you in a moment, my dear founder. Amazing, 100, fab, happy, lovely. Revitalize, fantastic, great, feel great, better. From 4 to 6 by just dancing to a beautiful track, aware of your breath and in this high vibing environment. I mean, this is the safe container that we bring to you, that you're part of right now. If this is your first time with SOMA Breath, welcome. If this is your repeated time, welcome. If you can share links for people to join the SOMA Breath movement, do it. Okay, the time is now in 2026 for us all to make this movement, breath, energy, body, mind, a collective awakening. I got goosebumps talking about this. Wow. I'm just like, yes, collective awakening, because it is. The tribe is a collective awakening. We have alive, we have awake. And Niraj says he made it to Bali, escaped the war zone. We're so happy you're with us, Niraj, of course. And as mentioned before, keep using the chat. Myself, Monica, we will be in the back, making sure that everyone's questions, prompts are being answered. Throughout as well, you'll have access to great offers, like the SOMA Breath offer. There's up to 55% off from the instructor training, 21-day awakening, etc. And of course, yes, if you like my vibe, me and Claudia, we are leading the Barcelona SOMA Breath Level 1 instructor training. Barcelona, Catalonia, Spain, we are coming. We are coming. And do not wait, because half of the spots are already gone. And when they're gone, they're gone. Okay? You want to be in Barcelona, you want to be breathing with Gaudi, you want to be breathing in Paraguay, you want to be breathing and become an instructor, a level 1 instructor with high vibing people like myself, like Claudia Solis that you met yesterday, and with so many amazing people that have already joined the movement and are already part of the WhatsApp group. So we're so excited. Okay. Is this the moment? Might not be, by the way, but is this the moment that I can invite Niraj Naik to the room? Let's see whether he is there or not. And there is Gary as well, 2 founders of SOMA Breath live. There you go, from Bali, Gary and Niraj. Amazing. You did it.
Yotra, thank you so much, brother, for holding the space, man. Amazing. So, I literally just had the week of my life so far. Like, not much can top what I've just been through. You know, 2010, I got diagnosed with autoimmune disease, and that was pretty rough. I was, lost a third of my body weight. I was crapping blood 40 times a day. It felt like razor blades. And I was faced with like a near death situation, and that was pretty intense. But this week, I had my mum who had broken her foot, so she couldn't walk. I had my 3-year-old daughter. I had my wife, Natasha, and her mum. So they're both Russian, right? Passports doesn't allow them to go many places. And her mum had to try and get back to Moscow. And we were going to try and go to Ibiza, but that would mean we'd have to all split up. And we had bombs flying over our heads, being intercepted every day, where the walls would shake like this. And I got a taste of what PTSD feels like. I know what war veterans now must feel like. And, I probably had like a tiny glimpse of what they're going through, right? Not even close to the level that they have to suffer, right? But I felt this intense adrenaline rush of fear anytime I'd hear like a sound in the distance, like that sounded like a boom or a drop. It got so bad that there's the gym where we stay, there's a gym, and I'd go and do yoga and do the breath work, and there would be a guy who's dropping weights, right? And every time he dropped the weights, I would just freak out. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was bombs, right? And that was just a few days of going through this. I cannot imagine what people on the front line right now are going through in Iran, for example, right? The Iranians, the innocent ones, right, who've got nothing to blame. They have no part in this. Their houses are getting bombed. The people in Lebanon right now, whose villages are getting destroyed right now by bombs. All the people in Dubai who've invested their whole lives, they live in Dubai, their homes are built there. One of my very good friends I made now while I was there, her whole family were basically born and raised there. She has one of the best paddle court centers there in Dubai. And I was going to do a big breath rave there on the 14th, because we were going to fuse the two things together, paddle and SOMA Breath. And this would be the first place, because paddle's become this big trend around the world. And this was going to be an amazing thing, but obviously it's not going to happen. And she has been messaging me every day with just anxiety, panic, fear, right? And I just was like, look, try this, trying to help her stay calm, trying to tell her, like, maybe it's time to go too. Maybe it's time for you to find your exit move. Like I was telling her about Bali, and this is kind of a bit more of a safe haven. And she's like, I can't leave. I can't. Everyone's here. My whole family are here. No one's going to come with me. I can't just go on my own. I have my kids here. And, Gaza must be, horrific, right? The innocent people in Israel right now who don't want to be a part of this, right? Who are getting bombed every day now, relentlessly. And it just hit me, like, I was like what is going on? We live in a time of the most incredible opportunity. We live in a time, in the first time in human history, right, where we have the ability at the touch of a button to make utopia on earth for everyone. We can make peace on earth. We can make just the most beautiful place. Dubai is like a model city. It is like the blueprint for how cities should be. It was the best place like I've ever lived in, right? It's just so clean, perfect. Everything runs perfectly. Everyone's so friendly and open and, just positive. And And there's so much abundance there, and people are so into breathwork and spiritual practices, and it's a huge thing. It's not like what people think. It's actually an amazing place. And I was going to make that my base, right? But at the same time, at the touch of a button, we have the power to completely destroy everything on this planet, this beautiful planet. So we are at a choice point in humanity where we can choose one of the two things. And that's where we're at right now. Where do we choose? What do we choose? I know what I choose. And I know that all of you on here collectively, I know what you choose, right? Because that's why you're here, right? This vibe attracts your tribe, and the SOMA vibe is abundance, peace. I say peace after every other sentence. Whenever I say bye to someone, I don't say bye, I say peace. And that's the mantra of SOMA Breath. We are about bringing peace to people's souls, right? On a soul level, through the power of the breath, which is the remote control for your mind, body, and spirit. And so it's our duty here right now, all of us here tuning in, for us to collectively stand up for the right choice, to be on the right side of history, where we make a decision collectively for peace. And where are all the musicians? Where's the John Lennons of our time, standing up, making a song for peace? Where are they? Where are the role models gone? Where are the people screaming right now that, come on, wake up? We can all be living in heaven. So I think it's our duty. We have to do it. Maybe they're living in too much fear. Maybe they've got signed contracts that mean that they can't say anything, right? They sold their souls. Well, I know that I haven't, right? And I know that I'm being guided here because this is what happened. A little story. Woke up at 4:30 a.m. suddenly, right? It was the first time that week that I actually went to sleep early, because otherwise, like, Natasha was staying with my daughter in the same bed with her mum. This time we decided we're going to let my daughter stay with her gran, and me and her are going to sleep in the same bed for the first time this week, so that we could just, have some time together, because this week has been so intense. And so I went to sleep early. Otherwise, I wasn't able to sleep. But then I woke up, because I went to bed at 10, I woke up at 4:30 a.m. Suddenly, like, shot up. And usually I would have slept in probably a bit later. And then I checked my message, right? And Angela, my assistant, who's the best person on the planet, I'm telling you, she's amazing. She's like Monica, and from the Philippines. She said, I found you a flight out of here today, 6:15 p.m. to Bali. And my crew are in Bali, right? So that was serendipitous. It could have been to Bangkok, sorry. But I wanted to get to Bali, but I had to wait another week to get the direct flight to Bali. But there was one to Bangkok, right? But to get to that flight, I had to go 5 hours or more across the desert to a place called Muscat in Oman, right? And who knows what's going to happen to your car on the way. So me and Angela had to, while everyone was asleep, I had to book a taxi, right? I had to get everything together. I had to get myself together. I didn't want them to wake up too early and be disheveled. I wanted them to sleep in. I then had to explain to them that we're leaving right now. Pack all of your bags. Let's go, right? And so we did it. And then we went, and we had to leave at a certain time. There was only a short amount of time, window of opportunity to get this flight, right? Because it's a long way, and there's problems with traffic. Everyone's trying to leave through Muscat right now. And there's also the problems of being shot on the way. And then there's also the problems of the congestion at the airport, right? So the taxi driver was like, we have to go right now, we can't wait. So we had to leave stuff behind and just get on the car. We went, and you know what? Get to the border, I look at the time, and it's exactly 11:11, right? And I'm like, wait a minute, that's too trippy. I get to the border 11:11, and you know what? The border, there was no queue for the first time, and literally there was horror stories of people spent 12 hours stuck just trying to get past the border, right? And there was and this guy just got us through perfect, smooth. I'm like, wow, that wasn't hard. And then we went smooth with no traffic, because this was the bit which could have messed us up, was the traffic in the city getting to the airport. And we were praying because we didn't have a lot of time left. No traffic. Get to the airport, look at our gate, and the gate number's B11. I'm like, wow, B11. So for those of you who don't know, my magic number, my spiritual number, is 1111, right? It's 1111. It follows me. Here you go, I'm turning the volume up. It follows me everywhere. Follows me everywhere when there's a spiritual force that's guiding me, right? It always comes up. Gary will tell you how crazy our 1111 stories are. Yeah. They're just off the charts. And this was where it started to really show up a lot. And then, okay, I'm gonna respond to some of you in a bit. Who are still in Dubai, right? And I got on the flight. We were actually there like a few hours before, so we had time, and I just broke down in tears of relief, right? Because I was in a very tricky situation. Like, there were no flights back home. There were very limited flights. Our flight was a week later that we'd booked a few months ago, and very few flights were getting. It was very hard to get a ticket on an Emirates flight. They kept getting cancelled all the time, and here's the fact of the situation. It's pure economics in the Gulf cities, okay? These drones are being fired by Iran. I'll tell you why I'm freaking out. Because I've looked through this very deeply, as I did with COVID. During COVID, I could see what was happening. I could see the game plan. And I made sure nobody in my family and none of my friends would take the shot, because I know the repercussions of that. And, you know, a lot of people were telling me I was crazy and what are you doing? And we had the most blessed time of COVID as well. We were super guided then. So I was freaking out because I knew what was going down here. This is no joke that we're playing with right now. Right? This isn't something that's just going to breeze over, okay? Because it's just pure economics. An Iranian drone costs $30,000, right, to make. And they produce hundreds of them a day. They're never going to run out of these, right? And they're deep underground. They're manufactured deep underground in the mountains, right? Deep down. So it's very hard for them to get it, right? So they just keep coming, hundreds a day, right? But guess how much it costs for one missile to intercept these drones? It costs $1 million. And sometimes they need 1 or 2 or 3 because they miss sometimes. As it has done, it's missed. The bases are getting blown up in places like Bahrain. So it's pure economics. Like, they cannot afford this to go on too long. So I was just thinking, I've got a baby. I've got my mum. I've got 2 Russian passport holders. I've got to get out of here. We can't, I don't want to stay around here. This is the best city in the world, but I think we need to get to where my gang is, the SOMA Breath crew, which are all based in Bali, because we've got work to do. We need to get on it. We've got to be the force for good and change. So I got out of there, right? And it's all just been divinely guided. You know, from Bangkok to here, it's just been a smooth journey. And now we're here. And now I'm here speaking to you today. And, you know, this, without being too doom and gloom, this is the grand awakening, like part 2. COVID was the first one. This is part 2. And this is something biblical. This is a religious war. This is a spiritual war. This is not some economical war. This is spiritual. Okay? It's biblical. It's prophesized. So I really believe the second coming, or whatever it is that they're trying to wait for, is the collective awakening of consciousness that spreads through this medium of the internet right now and other tools like this, and collective humanity coming together as one and united for peace to stop this warfare, to stop it. Because that's the only thing we can do, is to stop the madmen from destroying this beautiful planet Earth. So we need to do it collectively. And that's what I'm going to dedicate this entire last final farewell. So what am I talking about? Farewell, it's not farewell. Final day of the Breathwork Challenge. And look, this is not the end. We're going to be doing lots of lives. We're going to be doing lots of sessions. Piotr is going to be doing sessions. Everyone on the call, you know, we're going to be doing as much as we can to support all those people right now who are suffering. We're going to give free memberships, everyone in Iran. We're going to give free memberships to the app to everyone in the Gulf states. And all the people who are really deeply affected. Everyone in Israel who's innocent right now is going to get it. And I'm hoping that will sow a bit of a seed of collective awakening in those places, because that's the power of the breath. And SOMA Breath has this amazing power to make people think a bit more rationally, because it fixes the brain and the connections, the neurons firing. It calms people down. It just, you know, balances those gases that you've been learning this week. And you know how it feels when you do a SOMA Breath session. Your consciousness shifts. Things start to change. You think differently, right? Because when people act from fear, they become irrational. And that's what's happening right now. The people who have been using fear to control are all scared as well, right? Remember that. And so I really believe that when we start to change the shift of consciousness collectively, that doesn't have power anymore. And then the arms get dropped. John Lennon achieved this with music. You know, Bob Dylan, people like that. You know, Bob Marley even. All of these songs for humanity. And with SOMA Breath, we do it through music, breath, and incredible events like this, and neurosomatic programming. So what I'm going to do now is first just do a quick recap. Maybe Piotr, you're going to have to help me out on this, because I wasn't here for the last 2 days, on this week so far of what we've learned together. And then I'm going to do like a breath session for peace, liberation, to seal this off, where we're all going to dedicate this to the end of this suffering. Are we with me? Are you with me? Who's with me right now? Yeah? Give me a love. Sudanese, yes. Drop down the countries, right? Of who I should send free memberships to, okay? Who are suffering right now, who are actually getting literally bombed every day. Send them, so I'm going to do it. All the Gulf states, for sure. They're all getting it, all right? Yes. Beautiful. Yes, Sudan. All of these countries, we're going to do it. Cyprus, yes, all of these countries. Ukraine, yes, how can I forget Ukraine? Ukraine as well. Yes, Venezuela, of course. Mexico has gone crazy right now. So we're gonna do something for everybody, okay? We're gonna work out some special things out for you all, because I just want this to spread. I want this to. I don't care about the money anymore, to be honest. Like, what good is money if there's no planet, right? Seriously, What good is money if there's no planet? This money only exists because of this system that we've got, right? So if the system's gone because it got destroyed, what good is it? And maybe the system needs to be destroyed. Maybe it's an unfair system. Maybe it's been suppressing people and enslaving people. We need a better system. But I want that to evolve in a peaceful way, right? Not in a destructive way. So that's what we're going to do, right? Beautiful. I love the love from all you people. This is what makes me do what I want to do, this stuff. You know, it's what makes me feel like I have purpose, right? Is when I see this incredible feedback and this community coming together, right? This is why I'm doing this. So I created SOMA Breath out of this intuition I have about what's going on right now. Many years ago, starting with Big Pharma, you know, healing myself of this illness, seeing the broken healthcare system. And then I've just seen things unfold. I've just seen it unfold. Everything that I researched back then, right, has just unfolded from the Epstein files. Well, COVID first, then the Epstein files, and then now this, right? This has all been, David Icke's been talking about this since the 70s, I think, right? People didn't listen. They called him a madman. You know, there's crazy people like Alex Jones. I know he's crazy, but he's tuned into something. He's been trying to warn the world about this. Russell Brand completely gave up his entire movie star career to warn people of this. There's lots of people who've been warning about this, speaking about this, but I've been doing it in a different way, through positivity. When I discovered the breath, I realized that this is the medicine. I didn't want to do it through conspiracy and selling fear. Like right now, I am going a bit into the dark, but it kind of is necessary, right, to really explain what I'm talking about. But I want to do it through peace, bringing the tools for people to experience peace. You know, you're never going to get these leaders to go and do ayahuasca with shamans in Peru. That's just not going to happen. If they do, they may get possessed by even darker spirits, right? But with the breath, a spiritual awakening is possible. It's the oldest form of meditation, okay? It makes you think rationally. It turns off the amygdala's power over the mind, right? The ape part of the brain. It dampens it. It brings out the human side, the soul, right? And we could get people doing some breath just to calm down, and then suddenly, boom, they awaken, okay? And I think that's why breathwork has become so big right now in the world. I think this is why breathwork has spread. Like Dubai, everywhere you go, there's breathwork events going on. Someone just messaged me the other day, a huge influencer, a Russian influencer. She messaged me, said, I just did a SOMA Breath session. Someone just led a 1 hour session here in Dubai. And I just want to tell you, it was one of the best things of my entire life. I feel like a completely new person as a result. And she wants to spread the word. She has her husband has millions of followers. So it does work, right? You've probably all felt it. Tell me here right now, who's felt a shift in their consciousness this week? Who maybe has never done SOMA Breath before, breathwork before? Can you let me know? Yeah? Wow. I love it. Jedi, I love it. Justice, equity, diversity, inclusion. Light workers. Yes. I remember the first time Gary in Koh Phangan did the first ever SOMA Breath session. He was the first ever instructor of SOMA Breath, right? And it started because Gary started doing free sessions when I left the island and just sharing me all the results. Like, bro, check this out. This is crazy. I think we're onto something. And I just remember his expression on his face when he did the first ever session that I ever did on the beach. And it was, how was it? It was a shift, right?
100%.
Yeah.
It was the craziest thing I've ever experienced. I
didn't
know anything about this world, this spiritual world, meditation, nothing like this. And I just remember Niraj told me, you got to come to the beach. I'm going to show you this thing that I'm working on. And he just put music on and told me, breathe in this rhythm. And I did it for like, I think it was 15 minutes probably. And I was just like, what was that? What are you doing with this? And he's like, what do you mean? I don't know. I'm just having fun with it. No. You got to take this to the world. Like, this has to be shared with the whole world. And I just harassed him until he was like, okay, let's work together. And that's
it. Yeah, he's the one who pushed me over the edge. Like, if it wasn't for Gary, there would be no SOMA Breath. So props.
Yes.
That's why we've been guided to be back together on the island, because magic happens when the whole team's here. So this is it. This is the time. And I want to really show my commitment to this cause. And we're going to do the peace campaign, right? We're going to do the global peace initiative. And we're going to spread this in a very big way. You're going to see me more active than ever before, right? So on that note, let's start this session off with let's just do a quick recap of this week, because you've learned a lot of stuff, right? Okay, fantastic. So the first day, right, we went through morning breath hold time. And everyone should have been monitoring it, because I promised you that it would go up slightly this week, right? And I want to just talk about that process, okay, of how your consciousness shifts when your breath hold time increases. So who's noticed their breath hold time increase this week? Amazing. Fantastic. Amazing. For those of you who got your hands up, I will be allowing some time to share, and we'll do some Q&A in a bit. I just want to get through this first. So, amazing. Look at this. At least 10 seconds more, 45 seconds. Beautiful. 40 to 65. Wow, you've got some yogis here. 13 to 19, brilliant. That's growth. Amazing. So many positive ones. 60 seconds, 28. 16 to 33, double. 13 to 30, that's 3x. Wow, that's like a crypto coin. 13 to 40, that's like one of those pump and dump schemes. No, that would crash then, wouldn't it? Pump and dump scheme, yeah. No, keep going. That's like a hockey stick. 21 to 52. Wow. A what? 44 to 10? You went backwards. I think did you mean the numbers the other way around? Okay. Amazing. So yes, it looks like people really progress. Oh no. Oh, okay. Ramachandra went backwards. We'll stay at the end, and we're going to talk to people who struggled as well. Yeah. This is not just about the success. We're going to talk about also the people who may have struggled and why that might have happened. Okay. So stay around for that. Okay. Beautiful. If you missed the 4 days, where are the replays, Piotr? Are they on the app?
They are indeed, yes. On the bottom of the app, in courses, you've got Breathwork's challenge, the healthy breathing. And you have all the replays already there. So they're all uploaded. I've checked myself, so they are there. So all the replays are available day by day in the SOMA Breath app.
Wow, amazing. Okay, there you go. So you can, Rika, you can go and check that out. Okay, beautiful. So, fantastic. Okay, so remember, there's also a course in the courses section that's really runs through all of this content we've taught this week as well. So you can always go through that as well as a recap. So we've seen some progress here. So you've learned a bit of a morning routine. So checking your breath all time, doing some reduced breathing exercise, breath awareness, doing some rhythmic breathing, the coherence trainer. You've done some anaerobic exercise. I'm sure Piotr probably did some of that. Yeah? Or
That was not my day, no. But I'm so... that was Nigel.
That was Nigel, but it's been done, right? Nigel's...
Yeah, correct.
So what did you do, Piotr? Just a recap?
I did today. Today's my only day, Niraj. So today is
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna
It's okay. That's okay.
I'll give you a little shout too. Okay. So we've covered it all. And it's not that difficult, right? We have breathing techniques with physical exercise movement, and then we've done the breathing techniques with breath retentions, right? Which we call the SOMA awakening technique. I call it awakening for a reason, right? Now you know the real reason for awakening, because it does awaken you. It gets blood flow to the brain that may have never had blood flow before. So the parts of consciousness where the human resides, the human side to you. Because most people who are in fear mode, with nervous system dysregulation, unfortunately, are running on ape brain and reptilian brain, right? But the human gets suppressed then. And that type of brain is easy to program. You can like, if you're the Illuminati type people, you can remote control somebody literally through their ape brain and reptilian brain when they're in fear mode. The fear is the number one tool for control. And I tell you what, I was scared this week, right? I was scared. And I felt what it's like to be in a war zone for a bit. Now, I'm hoping that all of you have felt a little bit of the shift into a different state by doing these practices, yeah? So who's like, it's up to you if you want to say, but who's been really playing full out and doing the practices every day this week? Physical exercises, the dances, amazing. Okay, because there's not a lot that you have to do. There's not a lot. And you can spread it out throughout the day, right? You can spread this out. So, great, amazing. So I'm glad you're doing it, because to get really good at something, you got to do it every day. That's how you become a master, a little bit every day, right? And then you need to just go slightly beyond your comfort zone, and that's where growth happens. Right? So we grow when we go slightly beyond the comfort zone. That's when the biggest growth happens in us. Not into pain. That's when you went too far. If you go into pain, then the next time you do it, you don't really want to do it. This is why people struggle sometimes with exercise, because they went too far the first time they did it, and they get injured or something, or they get too exhausted, their muscles ache too much, and they get burnt out from an exercise that they're pushing it too hard. And Piotr is an expert on exercise. I'm right here, right? You just want to go slightly beyond the comfort zone, not into pain.
Exactly. And even what we've done at the very start today, the track We Are a Tribe with conscious movement, a dance with nasal breathing already helps your nervous system to see that you are in charge, you're in control. So imagine what you can do: body, mind, energy. The breath follows synchronized movement, and then being more connected to yourself. Subconscious, conscious are dancing together.
Yes, beautiful. So here's the thing. So you only need to go slightly beyond. So if you were doing the steps, holding your nose, let's say you did like 30 steps, right? The next day, you might be able to do 31. And you know what? That's okay. That's good. You don't have to do 35 or 40 the next time. Maybe when you measured your breath all the time, maybe you went 1 second longer. That's okay. That's great, actually, right? That's all you need to do. Because if you do 1 second a day, right, within a few weeks, you're at 60 seconds. Yeah? Make sense? And if you're
also, if I may interrupt really quickly, Niraj, it's all about becoming curious about where your breath takes you that morning, during an anaerobic exercise, during a Hindu squat, doing a coherent breathing. Become curious, because through curiosity, you'll start feeling a deeper sense of meaning and connection to your breath. And it's called breath work. You work with the breath. it's not, breath something, it's breath work. So you have to work with the breath, and every single time, as Niraj mentioned, you will have days when you're not going to suddenly have 45 or 60 or what, and that's okay. Become curious about where your breath is taking you on that day, on that morning, because that'll be you tapping into understanding on a deeper level who you truly are. That's how I look at it, and that actually makes you so committed to the journey, because it's a journey. You're not going to be just better next month. It's, of course, you're going to progress bit by bit, but then you're going to drop off. Something will happen like PTSD. Something will, from the external will happen. So but then by monitoring your breath, by monitoring what is happening, where you're holding on to tension in your body, you can start feeling how you are in control and how you can take these moments as moments of bliss, where it's mind, body, and energy all connected.
Totally, man. Respect. And that whole saying, isn't this complete nonsense? No pain, no gain.
Nonsense. Like I never push anyone, because straight away after that, when you experience pain, your nervous system reacts to that straight away. Your nervous system does not want pain. So what will you do? You will flee it. You will not repeat it. You will literally step out. So if you do an exercise, and I always like to, why be a bully to yourself? Stop being bullies to yourself. Be the cheerleading to yourself in an exercise, in breath work, in going deeper in a breath whole time, retentions. Don't be the bully. Be the cheerleader, and every single time start feeling how you are playing with the breath. Playfulness, joyfulness, curiosity will bring you into these deeper states where sometimes you know what? Today I'm not going to check the pulse oximeter. Today I'm going to tap into my breath as it is and see where the breath takes me. And yeah, no pain, no gain, no, totally not my mantra. Always have fun, always with a smile, always know how to breathe, and just be vibing high.
That's why we call it breath play. Right?
Yes.
It's breath play. But if you look up what breath play actually has been known for, like, that's not the kind of breath play we're talking about. I wish that wasn't given to that. So breath play, if you look it up on the internet, funny kind of tangent I'm going on, is auto asphyxiation during sex. Autoerotic asphyxiation during. So when you suffocate, this is something the weirdos like to do. You suffocate yourself whilst having an orgasm. It kind of intensifies it, right? There's a science to it. So we're going to go there a little bit. So you've all felt there's a bit of a bliss that comes from holding your breath, right? There's a point where the bliss kicks in. That's the CO2 and nitric oxide open up all the blood vessels, and you get this endorphin, and it's the A dose release. Anandamide, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphin. So you release A dose, right? It's the acronym. Now people use this to heighten the sex. Very weirdos, and some of them are the celebrities, and they've been found dead in the middle of doing this, right? So we're not talking about that, but they do it because it's blissful. So they went into pain, they went to death, right? They went stupid. So with SOMA Breath, when we're holding our breath, we're doing it for bliss. So the way it's designed, you're never going to hold your breath long enough because you're holding it like that. You're not strangling yourself. You're not suffocating yourself. Okay, that's ridiculous to do that. You are just holding your breath yourself, like that. You're not like going or anything like that. Okay, because some people have said to me like, "Oh, but that isn't holding your breath like really dangerous. Like what? Why would you do that?" I'm like, no. Actually, it's the reset switch. It turns off actually turns off the stress response. It turns on the parasympathetic. And it creates this A dose, releases a dose, right? So only if you do it the way we show you. If you do it too much intensity and hold your breath, okay? So some people out there teaching breath work where they do very, very, very heavy breathing for very long periods, and then you hold your breath, and then people do pass out, and you'll see them have spasms and kind of like seizures, and that gives breathwork a bad name. In SOMA Breath, because I am a pharmacist, right? We have a prescription here. We have a dose, protocols. So we actually hold the breath for a specific length of time, right? And the rhythmic breathing is slow rhythmic breathing to a beat that gets you into the right kind of relaxed breath hold state. And you should always do it whilst you are in a safe space. You should be not sitting on a stool or something like this where you're unstable. You shouldn't be like in water, okay? Don't be in water doing this. And you shouldn't be driving a car. Common sense stuff, right? You do this in a meditation environment, right? Do it in a nice comfortable space. Do it lying down if you want. If you're gonna sit upright on the floor so you're not gonna like fall over and hit something hard, right? So be mindful of this, okay? And go at your own pace, okay? In the olden days, I did used to do some more intense stuff, and I learned, right? Because I used to be the right-hand man of Wim Hof, and at his events, we used to go way too hard sometimes. And I saw people have crazy seizures. And so I realized that's not the dose, that's the wrong dose, Wim, come on. So I refined it into what we have today with SOMA Breath. The slow rhythmic breathing, followed by holding your breath on the exhale to the point of just slightly beyond the comfort zone, and then holding on the inhale to the first urge to breathe, followed by humming. Yeah? That gives you a blissful, spiritual, like amazing experience, right? It cleanses the soul and spirit. Okay, so that's where we're going to go now. So we're going to now do a slightly longer breathwork journey together, where I will give you this collective meditation together for broadcasting the intention of peace, right? And we're going to begin this with Piotr doing a little breathe and dance activation to warm us up, get the body moving, shaking, pumping, and then we're going to go into the session. So if you want to play one of your favorite tracks, Piotr, we'll do one song and then I'll go into this, and I'll just teach you how to do the instructions after we do the dance. All right? So, take away, bro.
Absolutely, just give me a moment. Also, everyone, just what Niraj mentioned, which is so important to remember, that in SOMA Breath, why this is so successful and so great for your nervous system is because you finally are able to tap into the parasympathetic nervous system. You're finally not overstimulating. This is why the mouth breathing techniques that are out there there's time and place for everything, by all means. But what Niraj mentioned, I was that person that did Wim Hof in this very, and I did have a seizure, and that scared me for life. And I was so scared of breathwork. And then I found Niraj and SOMA Breath and understood that for a nervous system that is already over-regulated, that is already living in a big city, your nervous system is already fight, flight, sympathetic. So if you give yourself another sympathetic breathwork activation, you might feel these sensations, but actually that's not beneficial for your nervous system. You want to bring yourself into the parasympathetic coherent breathing. I just want to share that with you all, because just start being very curious about this. Okay, enough chatting, because I love to talk as well. Let me just find this track. Here we go. This is the one. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to all stand up, and as you breathe, I want you to breathe in through the nose, into the belly, and then sigh it out. Let's have that conversation with our mind. And let's do a little bit of a shake, and then moving faster and faster. I'll be guiding you here. I'll make sure that I'm sharing my sound. Are we all ready? Are we all good? Are we all, yeah? Okay, good stuff. Okay, good. Okay, here we go. Let me play. Okay. Everyone, get up. Now ground your feet. Ground your feet first. Connect to the vibration of the earth. Good stuff. Breathe in through the nose. Sigh it out. Becoming one with the body. Shake off any energy, any tension, any stress, and connect with harmony. Here we go. Breathe in. Yes, that's it. I invite you to close your eyes and go deep within the body, within the energy system. Remember, your sight, as blessed as you are, it is only a projection perception, 3D world. Go within, go within, breathe in. Beyond your limitations, beyond your stories, is a limitless being, abundant being that you are. That's it, keep breathing in, expand the belly, and sigh it out. Physiological sigh. And now stand still, stand still, stand still. Have your eyes closed, observe your breath. Observe the energy, your heart beating in that container called your body. Breathing in and sighing out. This is your time, your moment, your activation. Let's get ready to have fun. Let's get ready. Let's go. All together. Come on. Yes. Yes. Breathe. It's like you're dancing with life itself. Dance with your highest self. Come on. Yes. Beyond the stories, beyond the limitations, you are the body, the energy. Shake off any stress, shake off any thoughts that are not serving you. And smile, smile. That's it, a free flow dance. A dance for life. That's it. That's it. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath in. And release the breath. Take a deep breath in. Bring your arms up to the sky. Hold the breath in. Activate the Mula Bandha pelvic floor. And release the breath. Release. Shake off the energy from your body right now. One more time. Breathe in. Hands up. Hold the breath in. Squeeze the pelvic floor. Allow that rush of energy moving through your body right now. You are the channel. You are the light. You are the love. And release, let it all out. And one final time, breathe in with love, with a smile. Hold the breath in. And relax, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. You deserve to let go, you deserve to release. Before you open your eyes, just for a moment, place one hand on your heart. Place one hand on your belly. Breathe in through the nose, into the belly, then into the chest, like a wave of consciousness. Breathe in through the nose, belly, chest, and sigh it out. Breathe in through the nose. Sigh it out. And right now, promise yourself one thing that you will do for yourself, for this month, this year, your life, whatever that is. One promise to yourself. As you keep breathing, keep observing the breath, bring in the promise. It can be health related, wealth related, travel, love. There is no judgment. One promise to yourself. Feel the heart beating, feel the breath flowing. And now let go, release the promise like a cloud on the sky. Release it. It's already coded into you, into your DNA. It's coded. This is your promise. One final breath in, like a wave, and sigh it out. And then release the hands, shake off the energy, bring a smile onto your face. Curious, playful, joyful, loving and kind towards the journey ahead, so that now you're ready for the next step. How are you all feeling? Slowly coming down into seated position.
Thank you, Piotr. I needed that so much, brother. I needed that so much.
It was meant to be. Thank you so much.
Thank
you so much.
Beautiful. Okay, so just want to be very clear here for everybody who's there still in places like Dubai, Bahrain, Abu Dhabi, Middle East, Israel, all the places that's, Iran, all these places where war's going on right now, Gaza, Palestine, Israel, all these places. I just want to be very clear here, look, that I don't want you to be fearful, okay? Nothing that I said today was to make you scared. Because I really do firmly believe that we're being guided by the light. And those who stay in the light will be protected. Like Lisa, who was on the first day of this call with me, who's our instructor in Dubai, we're doing some great things together. She managed to fly out on a plane. It was meant to be cancelled, right? And she wanted to go to her sister's wedding, right? That's why she was going back to Ireland. And by the stroke of fate, the only flight that was actually flying out was her flight. And she got there and she goes, Niraj, you won't believe it. Look at the time I got here. It was 11:11, right? And she got out. So that was just incredible. And I believe, because I wanted to come to Bali, but I believe she's going there because she needs to be there to broadcast the piece from there in Ireland, right? And what we're going to have is a SOMA mycelium network. The SOMA is the original Vedic mushroom of the gods. And think of human consciousness like the mycelium network, because every single mushroom, every fungi has its own collective consciousness. And they say that the fungi, not just fungi to be with, sorry, bad dad joke, but they are actually the consciousness of our entire planet, right? Paul Stamets does this whole documentary on this. And life would not exist without the fungi. And I believe SOMA is the same. We're like mushrooms, okay? And we have this SOMA mycelium network of positive fungi, because not all fungi are good, right? Some are deadly. But they all work together in harmony, so the light and dark all work together. But I believe the ones here who are collective, we're going to spread a mycelium network, right, of SOMA Breath instructors and coaches who are going to spread further mycelium networks, okay? And all we need is one of you, right, on this call right now, to tell one other person about SOMA Breath, okay? And if just one of you does that, and they tell one person, and then another person, right, we suddenly have massive percentage of the population doing SOMA Breath. So you just need to spread the good news. And one way you can do this is through being a SOMA Breath instructor, and you can actually earn a living doing it, like Piotr does, and other instructors on this call. So if you stay back at the end of this, I'm going to stay back. I will be talking to you about how you can get involved, and we're going to make it even easier now to become one, all right? But for those of you right now in the Middle East and other places suffering, I just want you to know that with these tools, all you can do is release the tension and get into the human part of the brain. That shaking practice is one of the best for doing it, clearing the stress, because the fear is a it's a tool of control, right? So if you are somebody who has to stay there, you've got no choice, you have to stay there, right? Then you can breathe through this, okay? And I believe you'll be protected, okay? Because not everyone's going to get affected, okay? Like there will be some people who are going to have it harder than others, but I think we're going to get through this, and it may actually not be as much of a destruction as we may think. Only in the places where the US bases are and where the actual fighting is going on, where the military are, that will be where you need to stay away from. All right, let's be rational here. Stay away from those places. But I think that if you are in a space where you can kind of hunker down and just focus on releasing the tension, the stress, staying in the light, you'll be protected. I really believe that. All right. And today we're going to give you a color, right? A light to breathe in. That's going to be your protection light. Okay, it's going to be a guardian angel frequency. All right. And I mean, I don't really talk much about angels and stuff, but I do believe we're all guided. So we're going to go there. All right. And there's a lot of people. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people slaughtered in Iran. It's really unfortunate. But there's a lot of innocent people who, and I don't want to bring fear into this space, but there's a lot of innocent people who are in the Gulf states, didn't do anything wrong. If you can get out, I recommend doing that, okay? I really recommend, if you can go somewhere else just to hunker down, I highly recommend it. Like I recommend everyone to avoid the vaccine, right? I told everyone don't do it. And those who listen did great, right? You didn't die, okay? Didn't get the side effects. But some people unfortunately did get side effects who took it. So I do believe that sometimes I give good advice, okay? So if you can get out, get out. But if you're stuck there and you can't get out, then just, stand in your power, right? Stand in your power, stay strong. There's places you can like bunker down. You're going to be okay, right? I really do believe it. So let's begin. So I'm going to actually do this with my favorite ever journey. So this was produced with, another reason why I think I'm being guided here is because my favorite track of all, okay, is the music for the inner, Into the Light. It's my favorite track, right? And the music was co-created with Hernan Suarez, who is our in-house SOMA Breath musician. And he is probably one of the best musicians on the planet, hands down. He's just a pure magician. He spent many years doing the soundtracks to ayahuasca journeys. So he really understands how to take people on a shamanic spiritual journey. It's like mystical, divine music. And this track we produced together was during COVID, where we were all locked down on the island. We were both fortunate to be in the same place where we pumped out so many cool tracks together. And I think it's one of the best tracks ever. So I'm going to use that music. And me and him are going to be pumping out loads of music. Now, he's actually here in Bali. We're going to be producing a lot of amazing music together. So you're going to look forward to some of that. So I'm just trying to find the tracks. So just bear with me while I get it. But it's one of the most beautiful sessions. So just give me a second. And Piotr, maybe you want to just teach, here I found it, how to do the session. You want to teach the instructions?
Absolutely, yes. Everyone saw 100%. So the way we're going to be breathing and the way we breathe with SOMA Breath, we're going to go through a rhythm. Breathing in through the nose. So let's do this as a collective. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Soft and smooth, connecting each inhale with each exhale. Breathing in through the nose, belly rises, and out through the mouth. Remember, this is a breathing technique, rhythm first. Then after a couple of minutes, we're going to take a deep breath in, and then fully blow the air fully out, all of it out. Release the breath, release, and find your sweet spot. Hold. If you're going to be seated for this, bring your chin down to your chest, creating a neck lock. Relax the body, relax the shoulders, and hold for as long as you possibly can until you meet the first urge to breathe. If you meet the first urge to breathe, try to bypass it, because you can. You always can. Without forcing anything, just holding for just a little bit longer until you meet that moment in which you find that you have to take a breath. Then you can take a sip of air, a booster breath, unlock the neck, and then fully back out again. Surrender more and go deeper. Niraj mentioned he doesn't talk about angels. I do. Okay? I'm the angels and spirit guides guy. Feel that you're protected, you're surrendering to this moment, because you're in a safe container called your body and your environment. So you're going to be holding for as long as you can until you hear the command of taking a full breath in. Holding the breath, activating, squeezing gently like a pump of energy your pelvic floor muscles, and feeling and imagining that light, that color, moving through your body, through each cell of your body. Holding, 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 and then releasing, letting it all out, and coming back to your natural flow of air. So we have the rhythmical breathing part, breathing into the nose and out through the mouth. And then we have our retentions, breathing fully in, breathing fully out. Holding for as long as you possibly can. Taking a sip of air if you need to, and then blowing the air fully back out again. And then on command, as a tribe, 300 people breathing together, we're going to take a full breath in. Holding, activating the pelvic floor muscles, feeling the rush of energy becoming the channel, and then releasing, letting it all out, coming back to your natural flow of air. Until we meet our second round. How many rounds do we have planned, Niraj? With you, probably 6?
Two. We're going to do two solid rounds.
Daily dose, a daily dose.
There's 3 actually, because it's limitless, so I think it's 3.
Okay. Sounds good, everyone. Everyone, Duarte, thank you for confirming. Tammy, thank you for confirming as well. I love to see you all. Clarita, thank you so much. Wilma, thank you so much. Beautiful.
Nice. Okay, so we ready? We ready?
Let's do this.
All right. So I invite you all to sit comfortably, either lying down or sitting up with your back straight in a comfortable position. You're not going to be disturbed for this moment. You can be with yourself, completely at one and present. That's right. So just doing a sound check. Am I sounding okay? Yeah.
We can't hear you. Have you shared your music? Have you? Share audio.
No, but is my my microphone okay?
Microphone, yes.
Okay, that's. I haven't played the sound yet. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so just checking in. Let's just have a moment of actual just silence. Closing your eyes and just tuning into the breath. As you breathe in and out. Breathing in and breathing out, letting go of the sigh of good feelings. This time we're going to let go on our breath with a very relaxed, blissful sigh of good feelings, of like a ha sound, like this. Breathing in and letting go. And we're going to move the cerebral spinal fluid using the bliss pump. So the way we do that is you breathe in, contracting up the sphincter muscles of the pelvic floor on your inhale. And letting go. The sigh of good feelings. Okay, we're going to make like a bliss pump. All right, you need more volume? Okay, how's that? Is that better? Is that okay?
Much better. Much better.
Right,
Perfect.
perfect. Okay. So I'm going to show you all, especially those in the war zone right now. What I want you to do is you're going to do it like this. You're going to breathe out like this. And when you breathe in like this. And breathe out. Breathe in. And letting go. Breathing in. And letting go. Like that. Okay? So you're going to be breathing, making that movement. Okay? Really loosening up the spine. We call this spinal breathing. You're going to imagine that when you breathe in this light that you're gonna discover on this session, you're breathing that light in all the way from the roots of your feet up through your body and your spine, up to the top of your head and making a circle and letting go. Like that, okay? So we're going to be doing this if you're sitting up. So I recommend everyone who's in the war zone, it's going to be very good for you to release all this tension, because I know a lot of you are tuning in from those parts. It's going to be really good for release that tension. So I recommend you all do that. Everyone else, if you want to sit up, lie down, up to you. Obviously, if you're lying down, you don't need to do that, okay? But what I do want you to do is imagine breathing in like a channel through your feet up, creating an orbit with your breath, all right? A circuit with your breath. I want you to do that, okay? So that's the rhythmic breathing part, and the rest of it is just like how Piotr told you for the session, okay? So, closing your eyes and tuning in. Tuning into the silence, this moment right now. Just enjoying that moment. Pure silence. Allowing the thoughts in your head that's worried, fearful about the future, perhaps hung up on past. They may even have some blame, rage, fear, and even shame. I know there's a lot of people here on this call, maybe American, maybe you're Israeli, maybe Iranian, maybe feeling some of that guilt, shame. Know that that energy is not yours. You didn't do anything. My wife, who's Russian, she felt for a whole year this guilt of being Russian, the stigma. She still feels it. It's very hard to shift, and I want to make sure that none of that comes to you. So I want to make sure you know that you're in the light just by showing up here, and that you have nothing to blame for any of this. This is not your choice. If you condone it, then obviously that's different. But if you are here for peace, know that you're in the light. The truth is the peace. The truth is the light. So I want you to release any of that energy that's not yours during this session. And we may get a little bit uncomfortable. You may feel some of that coming up. Okay, so as we begin, I want you to just notice how you're feeling right now in your body. Tune in to any sensation in your body right now that you might be feeling. That's how we're going to begin. So tune into any sensation in your body, how you might be feeling right now. And notice where you're feeling those sensations. Tune into those sensations right now. And ask the question, are they positive feelings? Or are they feelings that feel uncomfortable right now. Just become aware of any sensation, any feeling that you might have right now. Notice where you feel those sensations in your body. And take a hand or a finger and point to wherever you feel those sensations right now. Point to where you feel any of those feelings in your body right now. And notice there's a color associated with that feeling. See that color right now. Now, if you're feeling uncomfortable feelings, if you're feeling any rage, anger, frustration, fear, shame, guilt, blame, maybe even apathy, feeling of hopelessness, whatever you might be feeling right now, if you're feeling any of those dark feelings, notice that color right now. For those of you who are feeling the more positive feelings, just stay with that feeling. We're going to amplify that state. We're going to release that and let go of what's not yours. We're going to let it go. For all of those who are feeling that pain right now, remember it's not yours. So if God, the universe, the light, had a color that had the power to release those feelings from your body, dissolve them, disintegrate them, make them completely disappear, be gone, what would be that color? See that color right now. And notice during this first round that you can breathe that color into every cell of your being and into that area where you may be feeling that tension, and let it go completely. So let's begin just to breathe in a rhythm, your own rhythm. Breathing out. And then breathing in. Breathing in that light and breathing out. Breathing in. And letting go. 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 Breathing in. Now take a deep breath in. And feel your energy filling up now with that light, of radiant light. Hold your breath in. And then breathe all the air out. Hold your breath after full exhalation. And let your chin come to your chest. Completely relax and hold. And notice as you're holding your breath, you begin to allow the light in, deeper and deeper. That healing light, your higher self, is now entering in. Begin to release that tension. And now just go slightly beyond the comfort zone. When you cannot hold your breath, take a deep breath all the way in. Send the energy up. Send it up, send it up, send it up. Hold it and become one with the light. And then when you cannot hold your breath any longer, release with a hum. Hum. Again, breathing in. Send the energy up. And release with a hum. Hum. Breathing in. Release with a hum. Hum. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. So now you should all know the technique. This is what we're going to be doing. Now, I want you to imagine that we're all, everyone together right now, on this call, teleported up around this beautiful planet Earth, up into our own imaginary council of light. And our roles here is to send this light of peace, the Global Peace Initiative, to all those that need it right now on this planet, and for this entire planet to be filled with the frequency of peace. So, imagine right now you're going higher and higher and higher and higher up into the light. That's right. You are now in the realms of the light, collective consciousness of our global peace initiative. It's begun today, 7th of March, 2026. So imagine right now, in this movie in your mind of this monumentous occasion of collective gathering, the global gathering, everyone here together. You now can see this world in the image of peace. See what you'd see, feel what you'd feel if this world was already awakened to that state of collective peace and harmony. That's right. Step into that movie right now, as though it's happening right now. Imagine that there was peace on earth. See what you'd see, feel what you'd feel, hear what you'd hear. If peace was a universal state of consciousness, and that this world had awakened to that state. That's right. And notice what it feels like to be in that state right now. Step into that movie as though it's happening right now. That's right. That's right. Step into the light. Start to feel those feelings, the sensations of peace and joy, the celebration, where whatever needs to happen right now has happened. In this stage of human consciousness, that all our prayers have been answered together. That's right. Abundance, health, unity, peace on earth is here and now. Notice how that starts to make you feel, knowing that our collective prayers had already been answered. So let's make our prayer peace right now on earth. And see the results of that unfolding right now. Step into that moment now as though it's happening right now. That's right. As you are amazing, miracles of light. And we already have, collectively as humanity, to have infinite health, wealth, abundance, love, joy. This is our truth. The truth of who we really are. So step into that power right now. Notice how that makes you feel. As you step into that moment of absolute joy in your hearts. See it, feel it, hear it, become it. You are it. And now, point to where you start to feel those sensations. Point to where you feel it in your body right now. Take a hand or a finger, point to it, and notice there's a color associated with that feeling that represents that feeling, that symbol of pure divine peace. And with every breath we take in and out, we're going to breathe in that frequency of the light into the heart. So start breathing in the rhythm. In, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. That's right. Remember to move your spine with the breath. In. 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Breathing out. 2, 3. That's right. Keep breathing. Keep connecting. Become one with the breath. Yes. Breathe it in. Breathe it in for humanity right now. In this time we're living in right now. This is the frequency of peace. That's right. That's right. Keep breathing. Keep connecting. Yes. Yes. Keep breathing. That's right. Yes. Yes. Keep breathing. Keep connecting. Keep breathing, keep connecting. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2. Connecting to that frequency. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3. Yes. In. 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4.
Yes, keep breathing, keep connecting.
3,
That's right.
4.
Charge yourself up with the light,
3,
frequency.
4.
Now take a deep breath in. Hold that in for a moment. Witness the light. And then breathe all the air out. Hold your breath after a full exhalation. Completely relax every muscle in your body. And now the light, pure love, fill the heart. That's right. Feel it. Come one with the Spirit. Pure love. Yes. 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 Keep holding and connecting. And when you feel that first urge to breathe, override that first urge to breathe. Going just slightly beyond the comfort zone. If you feel you can't hold it very long, you can take a sip in and breathe back out and keep holding, or just continue holding just slightly beyond the comfort zone. And notice the light of pure love from your higher self is filling you up right now. That's right. And then, when you feel you cannot possibly hold your breath any longer, take that breath all the way in, sending the energy all the way up. Send the energy up and up and up. Contract up the pelvic floor, the sphincter muscles. Send the energy up and up and up. Send it up. Become the channel of the light. Witness that light. And just hold it. First urge to breathe. And release with a hum. Hum.
2, 3, 4. Out.
And now,
2,
back into rhythmic breathing.
4.
That's right.
2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2,
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing out.
2, 3, 4.
Breathing in.
2, out.
Now faster rhythm. Charge it up.
2,
Out.
2,
In.
2,
Out. That's right. Charge it up with a faster rhythm. That's right. We're almost there. Keep breathing. Keep connecting.
in,
Yes. This is amazing.
2,
You are miracles of light.
out, 2, in,
Keep breathing.
out,
Keep connecting.
in,
Awakening
out,
into the light.
in, 2,
Yes.
2, in,
Yes.
out, 2,
Keep breathing. Keep connecting.
2, out, 2, in, 2,
That's right. Keep breathing. Keep connecting. And now take a deep breath in. Send the energy up. Send it up. Contract up the pelvic floor. Sphincter muscles up. Send it up. And as you do so, just hold in for a moment and relax your diaphragm slightly. Witness the light of your higher self. The light of pure peace, harmony, bliss. It's entering into every cell of your being right now. Now release. Exhale and hold your breath after full exhalation. Completely relaxing every muscle in your body right now. Becoming one. As you are amazing. Miracles of light. Become one with the light. Notice that color of light. It's filling up every cell of your being right now, tuning you to the frequency of peace, which we are now going to collectively send to the planet. Charge yourself up, fill yourself up with that frequency right now, into every cell of your being at the mitochondria level, upgrading you, cellular level, to the light of protection. That's right. Light of protection activated. Light of guidance activated. And now when you start to feel a strong urge to breathe, if you need to, take a sip in, breathe back out, hold, or keep holding. hold, and then when you go slightly beyond the comfort zone, slightly, feel that energy waking up within you right now, inside you. Feel that feeling, energy. As you release a dose, knowing you are on the right side of history. You are protected, you're guided, supported as one. And then when you cannot hold it any longer, send that energy up. Send it up as a collective global initiative of peace. Breathe that in, up and up and up. Send the energy up, send it up. Hold it in. Send it up, getting ready to project this protection, frequency, pure peace, a peace bubble around our planet Earth. Protecting all those that step into the light. To be divinely protected. Divinely connected as one. So when you're ready, only you know when you're ready, when it's the right time, you're going to release with a hum the light and fill this planet up with that love, pure peace. Release. Again, breathing in. Hold. Witness the light. And project. Again. Yes. Become one. Become one. Become one. Be the light. Step into the light. Become the light. Be the love. Be the love. Become the love right now. This is your truth. The truth of who you really are. Step into that light right now. See that frequency of pure love flowing through you, into you, around you, within you. Because you are love. Love is who you truly are. 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 Peace is who you truly are. Come one with love, one with peace. As we release from the heart the light of pure love, peace, collective spirit of everyone together right now. Now, imagine we're going to collectively create a bubble of peace, protection around the earth. Breathing in, breathing in, letting go. Breathing with the rhythm of the heart. In, breathing out. That's right, breathe in the rhythm. In, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel this bubble of love filling up this entire planet right now. You're creating protection bubble around those stepping into the light, each and every one of you right now, here and now. Keep breathing, keep connecting. That's right. Breathe in the light. Move with the spirit of pure love. That's right. Take that deep breath in. Hold it. Hold your breath in and send the energy up. Send it up. Become one. And release with a hum. Hum. Yes. Yes. Keep breathing. Keep connecting. Become the love. Become one with the spirit from above. That's right. Become one. The spirit of pure love. Yes. And now breathing again. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. That's right. Release any old tension, anything that no longer serves you. Let it go. Breathe it out. Let it go. Let it flow. That's right. Let it go. Let it flow. Keep breathing. Keep connecting. Charge it up. Breathing in. And now breathe it in. Send the energy up. Send it up for humanity, for the future of consciousness, the collective harmony. Send it up. And let it all go. Hold your breath after 4 exhale. Release. And then take a deep breath all the way in. Then the energy up. Release. That's right. As we come towards the end of this experience today, imagine the angels, the spirits, the guardians of the earth are opening their hearts and their arms to you, calling you, come to me. Release the old, call in the new. So, as you leave this experience today, know that you're connected to a frequency of peace that we have collectively initiated here together, the Global Peace Initiative. And whenever the fear, the low vibrations kick in, know that you can step into that frequency, become a channel. So just do that one more time. Just standing or sitting. If you're lying down, slowly coming to an upright position. If you're sitting, just imagine now you're a channel. You're a channel of light. That's right. And just tune into that collective energy right now. And that light. And notice that light is flowing through you from the crown of your head, through the midbrain, into the spine and down. Creating a circuit of the light. Whenever you feel that fear creep in, or the pain, or the shame, know that you can just tune into this light, become a channel. Just breathe it in. Hold it in. And together, collectively, right now, just fill this planet with your love from the hearts, with a hum. That's right. It is complete. So on a count of 3, bring your awareness back into the body. Relaxing. Noticing the shift, noticing the change, and noticing that color is with you now, that light. And after a count of 2, opening your eyes, coming present. A count of 1, coming fully present right now. That's right. Beautiful. Much love and positive energy. Peace. So I'm going to allow you just to share your comments, your feedback. I really need to go for a loo break. Just sit with that intention for a moment. Just feel that collective energy moving through you. Just for a moment. And if you need to use the toilet or have a break, go for it. We'll come back for collective sharing. That's right.
Yeah, don't rush anything. Allow yourself to be. Allow yourself to be, and with the intention, with peace. Allow yourself to be with the breath, with all the love that is pouring through us all. The ripple effect of love, of collective healing. We do have the power. Love conquers all. Love is in every single breath, in every single moment. When you reconnect with the breath, with the vibration, and feel how each breath right now has a different meaning. Can you sense the difference between this breath and the breath that you've taken at the start? A whisper of consciousness with each breath, each inhale, each exhale. Reconnecting to the body, the physical body. Gently coming back to your shoulders, your arms, to your hips, gently coming back. And feeling that ripple effect of love in each cell of your body, with each breath. You breathe in, you breathe out. You speak with the highest vibration of all. Peace is here with every human being. Peace is here. A collective movement beyond a breathwork challenge. Exactly, inner peace. So many beautiful comments are being shared now in the chat. Let me just read out a few. And of course, in a moment, we'll ask you as well to Feel free to share your experience, the journey itself. Wilma's sharing, thank you, feeling of true connection. Sending love to all. The perfection of this moment. Inner peace. Wow, I'm speechless. Thank you, Niraj. You are an amazing guide. Nothing new here. Thank you, Piotr. I bow to you all. Thank you for allowing me to be your host, your guide, your friend. Thank you. The light was bright and filled with love. Felt the love and light energy flowing through my body and out into the world. So much gratitude for this experience. Feeling tingling and peaceful. Beautiful. Stay marinated, everyone. Thank you, Niraj and Piotr. Stay blessed, everyone. And of course, we're also holding everyone dearly. Not only the people that are affected by the war, but also everyone that has lost someone, because a lot of people have shared in the chat that you've lost a father, a cousin. We are hugging you, holding you dearly, knowing that there is healing energy in the breath, in community, and community is the cure. Coming together and holding space for one another. Thank you for these 5 days. Love to all from Cynthia. Amazing. I imagined all of us holding hands and floating and coating the earth in peace, love, and unity from Jessica. So amazing. Wow, thank you. I can't believe how high and full of life and love I am feeling now. The most amazing experience. You're an angel, Niraj. Beautiful. Major release of guilt and shame. Release in a big way. Thank you. Amazing. A golden glitter bombed our beautiful planet and glitter gets into everything. Amazing. Channel of light and love. How beautiful it is to come together, to breathe together, to be part of each other's life story. Right? There's a reason why synchronicities are bringing us here together. On the 11/11, synchronized by the numbers, synchronized by the breath, we're all here, coming together, breathing together, doing this work together, because this is the real work. And the new earth is here. It is here. And we are definitely the collective that is helping others, grabbing their hands, hugging them, and making sure that they're not feeling left alone, because you're not. And I think we as a tribe, throughout the Breathwork Challenge, throughout the Sunday Breathe Together, throughout the app, we're showing that every single session. At every single session, we're coming together and breathing and doing this work together. And of course, please feel free as well. I know some of you are still in your blissful state. Some of you have not come back yet from this trip, from this journey. Feel free to keep adding the comments in the chat. And of course, this will be also the time for you to share your experience. And I think we're all ready. I think, Tammy, you were the first one that had your hand up. Tammy is not there right now, but the minute she's back.
Tammy's sheltering right now. There's an alarm went off. Silence went off. Yeah. So I'm pretty emotional right now. I'm pretty drained.
Yeah.
It's been one hell of a week. I'm physically exhausted. Haven't slept, and thank you everyone. You've been amazing. I really needed to do that. Really need to do that. It's a divine timing that I made it for the last day. I mean, come on. It's incredible. I mean, that's a sign, right? I made it back just in time for the last day, literally. I just got off the taxi here, dropped me off. Haven't even unpacked my bags yet.
Well, this is also a beautiful moment that you all can experience, us as human beings, feeling it all, feeling all of the pain and the suffering that is out there. Because as a person, as an energy field, we're all vibrating, we can all feel it. So allow yourself to just be with the feelings, sensations, emotions. Remember, it's energy in motion. If you need grounding, please make sure as well that you drink water. You connect with nature. If you can, go outside, touch a tree, go barefoot. Just allow the energy now to move. And exactly, Duarte is out in nature. I can see you, brother. I apologize for the noise in the background now as well. A lot is going on here as well. But just make sure as well that you allow yourself to come back slowly, patiently, with love. If you must, journal. If you must, write things down. Connect to pen and paper. And of course, remember as well that the Breathwork Challenge is not over. Right? You've committed to something greater. 5 days of reconnecting to the breath, to the exercises, to all of us, and hopefully deeply reconnecting to yourself. We will be sharing in the chat the link. Feel free to access the link. You can save it for later. You don't have to access it right now. No pressure, no stress. Just save it for later. But there is just some amazing opportunities for you to dive deeper into the world of SOMA Breath and continue what you started in the challenge, because there's just some amazing offers right now happening. And you've got 5 days left to book a call and then see how further you can go. Either through the 21-day awakening journey, the only breathwork protocol studied by Cambridge, so that you can really feel that strong calmness, bliss, clarity, and connection. And of course, we have the app where you can find me, Claudia, Nigel, David, Chantal, all the incredible instructors that are sharing their light and their love through SOMA Breath. And of course, all the events and retreats are happening as well. And if you are willing to say yes to becoming a SOMA Breath instructor, join us at a retreat through the program. The one that I am hosting with Claudia Solis is in May in Barcelona. 2 days of instructor training. So imagine being that bubble that we've just now created online. Imagine being in that bubble as well in person.
Yes.
So Monica has shared the link now, and Niraj.
Yeah, I'm just going to
final
say
words.
a few final bits so that because I'm going to probably head out. My wife really wants me. So just want to say, look, we need more instructors. We need more people who are trained with these tools who can share it. And a lot of nervous systems are dysregulated right now. And we need people to step out there. You know, even if you just do 3 sessions, it's all that matters, right? We need to spread this work. You've seen the power of what they can have, right? It's powerful. So we need to get this out there at this time. It's a great opportunity to actually do something really meaningful, have a lot of purpose in whatever you're doing collectively as well. We can all come together. So I'd love, if anyone wants to share, have any questions, I'll take 1 or 2, and then I'm going to depart, and I'll leave you with the amazing hands of Piotr for closing this beautiful Breathwork challenge off. I think we should change it to the Breathworks journey. You know, let's change the word challenge to, let's redefine it, right? It's more of a journey. So yes, if anyone wants to just share any words, I think one person has their hand up, Lisa. Anyone else, if you want to raise your hand, you can. I'll take a couple and then I'll be off. So should we start with Lisa?
Oh, goodness.
Yes.
I wish I would have done my hair or something for this. Hi, everyone. How are you? So my biggest thing is, like, I started a spiritual journey a couple years ago, and it's really helped me because I lost my uncle who was retired. And then, excuse me, he what was it? I'm sorry, in January, my favorite cousin, who was actually like my twin, he had committed suicide, and there was like no warning. And so I'm trying to deal with those, but I'm trying to also deal with all this love that I want to send out to the world. And it's been hard for me because I have narcolepsy, so I'm always tired, extremely exhausted. And I'm in the attic, my meditation room. Um, I also live in a house with nothing but males, and I would say 80% of them are extremely negative. And I have narcolepsy, so it makes me tired just normally. And so I've been trying to do breath work to help with all that because it's just bringing me down all the time, and I don't have ways to be outside all the time. So what I want to know is how, like, when I do the breath work and it says like in and out or up and down. So when I breathe in, I've noticed that I don't know if I'm doing it right, or maybe it's just I'm in my head too much, because I don't know. And I was watching you really closely when you were doing the demonstration. So do you, like, is it like, do you try to breathe into your stomach to where you kind of like supposed to get like all the air in there, or do you breathe up into your lungs? Because it's like my body wants to go like towards the back, but it wants to go up in the same manner. Like, I hope I'm explaining this right, because I feel like from what is it, from Snoopy, want want Charlie Brown.
No,
So I'm
so
having.
for the technique, what you can do is go to the SOMA Breath app, and
Mhm.
there's a learn section, and you can watch. There's a 7 minute video. I break down all the steps. So watch that. But ultimately, what you're doing is you're just breathing in a full lung full of air, right? So that's all
Mhm.
you got to do is just breathe in and breathe out, and just breathe in the rhythm. The rhythm is more important than the depth or anything, even where you breathe, and just allow your breath to flow wherever it needs to go. There's no
Because
rule to
I
that.
really feel like even when, because when I'm sitting up and when I'm laying down, it's like different. I feel like on one part I have to breathe in, but in the other part I feel like, or other position I should say, in another position I feel like I have to breathe up, like up and down, in and out. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I know I'm so confused. I'm so sorry,
No,
but
but just
yeah, it's.
practice. Just do some practice and just repeat, and you'll get it eventually. It's just practice. It's you're breathing in when I say breathe in, you're breathing out when I say breathe out, and you're breathing in a rhythm. It's a rhythm, a groove,
The
like music.
And the biggest thing I noticed, because I found Soma Breath maybe a little bit before the holidays, and I've been on a spiritual journey kind of off and on. It started with like crystals and oracle and stuff like that, and chakras. And now it's like the more things that I find out spiritually, I just want to know everything. But I've noticed one thing that happens every time, no matter what breath work I'm doing, whether it's actual breath work with you or someone else, or just meditating, or just anytime I feel like, I guess, doing anything that has to do with, I guess, breath work or meditation or anything, I'm always yawning. Always. It's like
Yeah,
sometimes, and it gets so much to where I can't concentrate on breathing because I'm yawning.
yeah.
So, and
No,
I don't
that
know if that's
so
my narcolepsy or what it is,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's never
Then
happened to me.
if you have narcolepsy, then yeah, that's linked to that. But when you breathe in a
Because I
rhythm
don't
like
even
that,
yawn that much with narcolepsy before I found this.
no, but when you
I'm
breathe,
sorry to cut you off.
but you may have a
Go.
very active nervous system. So when you do this rhythmic breathing,
Hmm.
it switches off that and turns on the parasympathetic, and then you get into a very relaxed state that is your body is just going into a vagus state. So it's very normal. A lot of people get this who have very active nervous systems. Once you start to regulate, you'll find it gets better, but you need to practice. Like every day, do a little bit.
So
All
is the
right?
yawning basically, are you saying like the yawning is a sign that my body's trying to regulate itself?
Yes,
Is
it's
what I'm
usually what it
hearing?
is. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it's like a kind of struggle, but it's still trying. Like the little engine that could. I'm the
Yes.
body that can, the little body that could. Well, I don't know about little body, but I'll go with that.
You got it. You got it. So just you got it, and you can also work with a Summer Breath instructor, and they can help you get the technique right. Sound good?
Also, one more thing. Yes, thank you. Also, one more thing you were talking about earlier. You asked like who should get it free or something like that. Right now, if I wish if the whole world could have could get your Soma breath, that would really help, because whether it's the United States, Iran, what we just need to all come together and get Agent Orange out of where he's at and just love on everybody. So I
Agreed.
just want to put that out there.
Fully,
But thank you
fully
so much.
agreed. I love it. Thank
Yes.
you, Lisa, for
Thank
stepping
you
up
for
and
taking
sharing.
my question, and be
Of
safe,
course.
everyone. Light and love. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Much love. All right. Peace. Peace. All right. Tammy's back. Let's get Tammy on. All right.
Hi, thank you.
Hello.
Eh,
You've been waiting a long
I-
time.
yeah, wow.
So what just happened?
There's a missile from Iran attacking Israel, so I
Are
went to
you
the
in
shelter.
Israel?
Yeah,
Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Okay.
yeah.
That's
So we do
right in the
it
heat.
10 times a day,
Oh
night and
my
day.
God.
Yeah. So we have been in war for 2 years, the 7th of October, and the whole country is on trauma, and I wanted to combine it with the SOMA Breath. As a matter of fact, yesterday in the class with Claudia, I wanted to share about my good experience with SOMA, but today when you came, so we can tie it even in more details. First of all, I've been taking SOMA just for 3-4 months, and I tried it, and I must say it's fantastic, even though I've been a spiritual teacher and healer for more than 30 years. Soma gave me many things, and I'm very surprised. Definitely, there is a key here, or magic, or synchronicity, or all that you've gone through, Niraj. And right from for the people who are, not knowing if to take it or not. So I would say a few things. From the first week, things changed, and I didn't know it was because Soma, but right away I understood that fear from my brain just got erased, and I was able to do things that I could not do, like just going out to the social media. And that was like shocking. And from then on, the healing and everything that we hear about, and it's amazing. And Summer Breath has two things. You right away feel something that's happening, like elevating the energy. And then there's magic that you don't know what trauma you are holding in your body, and that God, the angels, universe, quantum field, whatever, does the job. That's why I think it's very magical, and we don't know how it works. And for
Yes.
now, what I did, relating to your experience, the first bomb that fell in Israel last Saturday, I mean, less than a week, it was 200 meters from my house.
Oh
So
my gosh.
my house shook, things fell, neighbors, the glass,
200 meters.
200 meters, and all the, the glass and everything. Of course, I went through an experience, that is, I've been through many wars, obviously being an Israeli, and that was very, very scary. And
Wow.
I have a little shelter in the house, was not enough, so I'm going now to a bunker that's across the street.
Wow.
So when you go there, you can't do many things, but what I can do is the Soma Breath. And that's the one thing that is so magical, that's important for people to know, that we need just 6-8 minutes a day to do the protocol. It's so simple, and it's so easy, it's so beneficial, it's really magic. And when I sit in the bunker with 50 people that are in the area, I do Soma Breath, and it really
Wow.
relaxes me. So
Amazing.
if I breathe 2 in, 4 out, or 4-4, which is, let's say, the basic, it's hard maybe to hold the breath, it's dusty, whatever. But I can do something basic, and it relaxes me, and it's immediate, because I can do other kinds of healing, because I'm a healer and open chakras and blah, 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 everything good. But then that simple thing in such a quick way, it's so beautiful. And so I did it 21 days awakening, and I was even more excited and feeling all the benefit. I got my friend Sally, who is here now in the call with us, to do that. And then I thought that my country, the people are here in trauma. We are a country in trauma because of the 2 days of war. Many people think only the Palestinians are miserable, but people don't think of Israel, of all the damage that happens here. I'm not looking for pity. I'm just saying that we are a country in trauma, not just because people died or everything. We've been bombardment from 7 countries in the world at the same time.
Yeah.
And then I decided to take the instructor course, which is even more advanced and everything. But basically, I want to suggest to people to take Soma Breath. It's really magical. It's really easy. It's like we get the codes of the planet, I think. Maybe it's not the word you're
Wow.
using, Niraj, but it's an opportunity for me to say thank you for you. I study with
Love it.
Claudia and my friend Sally. I took her with me for the instruction course as well, and hoping to help the people of Israel. Now that you said about giving it for free and helping more people, it feels so much with my line of work, and it's hard. My son is in the army now. He's been in the army for the
No
last 2 years.
way.
And it's crazy.
I'm
And
so
that's
sorry.
nobody who doesn't have, because it's a small country. So I was so excited to hear about taking these countries, and when we do healing with my groups of healing, then we send for the Arabs. I must say, we send even to the bad ones, because in the end they also want the light. So whoever picks it
Yes.
up. So we go with this. So
Thank you so much.
it's fantastic, and I started to do it with the people, like for free, and I really, it's people, please take it. It's for you. You never know. I didn't know that I will do it in the shelter, and it's really
Amazing.
amazing.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much, Tammy. Wow, what a story. I'm
yeah,
so glad someone from Israel has tuned in here and is
yeah,
sharing.
yeah,
Really
yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah, and that's the reason I wanted to take the instructor course, to teach. And I'm pretty
Yeah.
advanced. I'm going to be a teacher.
Do it,
So
spread it. We're going to give the app membership, but that'll be a way for you to be also discovered, because they'll be able to find you on the app. So it's amazing. So you did the right choice doing that, and you're the kind of person who clearly doesn't want war. And I know a lot of people in Israel, I'm sure they don't want this war. They don't want this fighting.
oh no,
No one wants this. So thank
no.
you for stepping up and being, because there's a lot of people who may think, oh, the Israelis are this and that, but it's not true. I have so many Israeli friends. They don't condone this. They don't want this. They've been thrown into this. And same thing in Iran. There's a lot of innocent people there in
Of
Dubai
course.
and everywhere. Yeah.
People think because Israel is strong, we usually tend to pity the weak ones. And if somebody is strong, like the strong brother that hits the young one, we always,
Yeah.
but no mother wants to lose her son.
No. No one does.
Doesn't matter which country she is in. It doesn't matter. I mean,
Well,
nobody.
one of our first instructors, Daniel, who's such a sweet guy, he died in the first couple of weeks after October 7th.
September 11 and 20.
No, October the 7th. He was,
No, I meant. I'm sorry, I said September 11 for the American. Yeah.
Yeah. No, in Israel. He
2 years
he
ago.
came to our retreat, and then he was one of our first instructors, and he actually got called into the army, conscripted, and he died, and I was so upset, because he was the most innocent, purest, light, completely spiritual guy. It just didn't make sense. So I really feel this collective pain. So thank you for sharing. I really needed somebody to share that perspective.
Thank you, Piotr. I love you.
Yeah, love you too.
Claudia.
Okay.
It's another thing to say that what happened now, talking about a tribe. First of all, your people are, they are so beautiful and such nice people. And for me to belong to a group of people, I like the name tribe, to be together is so fantastic. First of all, it's very pleasant. And then all the work that I did, not just SOMA and everything, doesn't work as, for example, if I do with Sally, my friend, 2 people is more than one. And together, what you did today, I cried so many times, partly to release what was left. And that's the power of group, which is so important, to be a part of thing. And so many things are for free, which is also, you're so generous, and it's amazing. So I really want to encourage for people. It's first I did it for myself, but little that we know that, wherever it takes us, and it's
beautiful. I'm so glad you said that. All right, I think we have someone else who wanted to tune in. You can say that. It's Nyan. She's been requesting, so I'm going to unmute Nyan. I think she's in a different part the other side of the story. So, Nayan, do you want to share quickly? You are muted. Is your mic working? No? No sound? Can't unmute it? Okay, that was a shame. Well, why don't you write what you wanted to share, maybe? We'll read it out. We've unmuted you, so you should be able to, you might need to just activate your mic. But why don't you, if you're in the WhatsApp group, you can also write a message you wanted to share, and I'll read it out at some point, or here if you want to read it out, write it out. We can read it out. So I have to get going. I'm absolutely physically exhausted. I just heard that Deanne, our beautiful Deanne, lost her dad. So sorry about that. So, not sure where she is.
I have her here, so I'm gonna unmute. Oh, there she is.
Can't see her camera at the moment.
Hello, Diana. Now you're
Hi, Diane.
spotlighted. We can see you. Hello, hello.
Hello, Deanne. Hello, you're on. Oh. My heart goes out to you, Deanne. My heart goes out to you. Okay. We're sending you a lot of love, Deanne. All of us. And for your father. And for your loss. Yes. Much love, Deanne. Really, really much love. Okay, so I'm gonna need to head out. Very tired. It's 2 a.m. here
Absolutely.
in Bali, and I've been traveling all day since the morning. So you're going to be in the beautiful hands of Piotr. It's been an absolute pleasure. This isn't the end. This is the end of the beginning, and we're going to do a lot of these events, and we're going to just transform the planet together. We also have a big Breath Fest coming up later on as well this month, so you want to tune in for that too. So I hope this has been a great experience for you all. It has been for me, and from my heart to yours, sending you a lot of blessings. I need to go and recharge, recuperate, recover. My health took a bit of a toll with all the sleeplessness, and somebody said, like, if you can't, the founder can't, I saw in the messages, stay through this war, then how can you expect other people to who are in the war zones? Well, look, I did actually say that that if you can get out, do it, right? I was very fortunate and lucky to have the ability to get out, because I have a daughter, I have a mother who's 76 years old, who can't walk, I have a 3-year-old daughter, and I have 2 Russian passport holders, and we needed to get to the crew here. We were leaving anyway. I just wanted to go sooner to be with everybody, and if it was me on my own, maybe I would have stayed. I love Dubai. It's one of the best cities in the world, and the government's doing an amazing job of protecting the people. But my energy is needed here right now, and I also know things, how they're unfolding, and I do recommend people, if they can leave, to leave, and go somewhere safe. If you can't, I believe that we can protect ourselves in the light, and that's what this was all about. So, call me a coward or whatever, I don't really care. I think I did the right thing, the responsible thing as a father, and having your mum, so now I can tune in from here, and I can get my full health and power and support everybody else from here. And I encourage people to come to Bali. If you want, come and join us here. So much love and positive energy, everyone.
Peace.
Mwah. Thank you so much, Niraj. Thank you so much for being able to actually hop on this call on that day. We appreciate you. We applaud you. Rest well. Rest well. Get some sleep. Say hi to your amazing family, and we shall see each other very soon. Thank you, Niraj, one more time. Mwah. So much love from all of us to you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you,
Bye.
thank you, thank you. Ah, beautiful beings. I'm going to share right now as well in the chat support at somabreath.com with the subject Breathworks Challenge. Anyone, because we had so many questions in the chat and not all of them were answered. And we know that. Your questions matter, you matter. So if you just take that email, support at somabreath.com, and put in the subject Breathworks Challenge, I myself, Piotr Ciepiel, your host, will reply to anyone with any questions. I'm taking this on. I have a witnessing of 111 people actually now. 111 are in the Zoom room. Isn't that a synchronicity? But I also have to say that unfortunately I cannot continue for much longer myself due to different situations here at home. I will reply back to everyone. So this is the email, support at somabreath.com. Subject, whatever, grounding, the Breathwork Challenge, whatever you want to ask, whatever you were not able to ask during the call today, I will reply back to you. You have my word. Monica is here as well. I see Claudia Solis also is here. So my sisters are here. I am taking this on because it's so important to spread the love, spread Breathwork, and spread the answers to your vital questions. But for now, dearest tribe, if I can just tell you all, from my heart to yours, thank you. Thank you for being part of the 5-day Breathworks Challenge, to become fitter in the body, calmer in the mind, and energetically shifting, because you have the opportunity to do that. You have that power. And we here as a tribe, as SOMA Breath Masters, are here to help you, to guide you, and show you that you're not alone. Keep rippling with the effect of love. Breath, mind, body, dance. We are connected. We will be seeing each other in the app. We will be seeing each other during Sunday Breathe Togethers, because during this Sunday Breathe Together, it is myself as your host and the one and only Claudia Solis as your guide, because on the 8th of March, it's International Women's Day. We're going to be connecting to the divinity within all of us, not only just women, all of us. We will. I will see you all very soon. Support at somabreath.com, subject Breathworks Challenge. My name is Piotr Ciepiel. I was your host, and I wish you a very beautiful, pleasant as it can be, day, night, sleep. Ground yourself, connect to water, connect to the food that you're going to be eating, and we'll see each other very soon. Mwah. So much love to you all. Thank you all so much for lighting up the chat. And we are not finished with the Breathworks Challenge, for sure not. So much love, mwah. Peace on earth, ripple effect of love to every single person on this planet. Mwah.